Alright, now I'm near where I had not checked out anything before. Let's see if there's anything here. A strange acidic smell emanated from the pipe. Oh, thank God. Is that another flashlight? She sat down beside the flashlight. What about Ellie? Has Ellie mentioned anything to you, she said? She didn't take it either, he said. Nor did I, nor did Abel, she said, and yet it's gone. Well, they said Hector took it. The rusted junk cast shadows on the opposite wall. How do you know Abel didn't take it, he said. Because I trust him, she said. He's a dismal man, but he would never hurt any of us. Do you trust Ellie? Daniel didn't answer immediately. I trust all of you, he said, because that's how we have to live. There was a quiet scurrying in the corner. A mouse or a rat. Daniel, you're the last one I gave the key to, said Issa. Daniel stared at the mysterious control panels. He didn't meet her eyes. He never met anyone's eyes. I didn't take it, he said. Why would I take it? I'm the one that told you it was missing. Fresh air from an unseen crack in the corner cut through the room's stuffy musk. I would really like this flashlight since it's... Issa kept a smile on her face, although she did not feel like smiling. So can I mess with these? Maybe? No? The dry pile smelled faintly sour. I'm saying that she knows more than she's telling us, said Ellie. What is your problem with Issa? Daniel said, putting his book down. He was annoyed at being interrupted here. My problem is that she's a liar, said Ellie angrily, fiddling with the knobs on the machine as she paced around, and that I have to keep explaining this to you over and over again. You don't know her like I know her. Exactly, you're not an impartial judge, he said. I'm saying that she knows more than she's telling us, said Ellie. She keeps the chapel locked, and she's the only one with a key, said Ellie, leaning on the barrels and folding her arms. So you're saying she took it, he said? Duh. What else would she be saying? The wood is older than anyone can remember, and it had rotted and fused with the floor. Nothing with that barrel? Oh my god, now it's pitch black and raining. Not that I mind, I just wish the flashlight worked. The mysterious liquid had drained from the tank and into the water long ago. This place was a forest once. Come back when night falls, but it is night. Oh, there's a key. Did I miss that the first time? She took the knife. Oh, there's another key. He watched Ellie put her clothes back on, his eyes unfocused, not really seeing her. He didn't say anything. Her lips were pursed in that eternal, ignorant scowl. He got up from the bed and opened his box. He used to believe that one day he could plant the last few seeds and they would be able to grow fruit again. But now he knew that the ground was poison. Issa had given the seeds to him for safekeeping. Issa loved him. Issa trusted him. His eyes filled with tears, but he didn't let Ellie see. I'm supposed to meet Issa for a walk, he said. She didn't answer. She just left. What childlike emptiness I feel, to find the most peaceful solace in fantasy, to find in masquerades a truth more vivid than reality, What sort of twisted villains were the ancient writers to taunt us with unreachable worlds more beautiful than our own? We have enough stored food to live long lives. When our wood runs out, we will be cold, but only so cold as to be uncomfortable. The water is rising, but it will be many years before it reaches our homes. Technically, we survive, but to what end? This island is all the world we know, and it is nothing but broken pieces of a fairy tale. What is this, though? It's just seeds? It's weird that I can't take them. Oops, I didn't see what that said. Conserve your flashlight battery. Recharge it at power outlets. Explore freely. Piece the story together. When night falls, enter the mountain. Daniel was a quiet man who spent his life lessons. Oh. Oh. Well, how do I charge my... Ew. Issa didn't know what the object was, but she remembered her father tinkering with it in his workshop when she was a girl. The workshop and the adjoining home were now far underwater. She was not a young woman. But even now, seeing it brought her comfort. Abel came in. How did you get into storage? He asked. She shut and locked the box. I've told you before, she said. I forgot, he said. I don't go there often. Press the first 3 until they click. Leave the 4th alone. Storage. First 3 until they click. Ah. There we go. Awesome. Alright, going down. Yeah, okay. Ellie wasn't easy. The darkness had never felt this menacing before. It seemed alive, watchful. Crap, which way did I come from? Ellie? Daniel's voice echoed around the tunnels. Silence. She couldn't explain the feeling. It was as though something was lurking around every corner, staying out of sight, staying ahead of her. Daniel heard soft scratching footsteps behind him. He turned and shined his flashlight around the tunnel. Nothing. He called again. Ellie? Still no answer, but he heard the footsteps again. He didn't have time to cry out at the shadow silhouetted in his flashlight beam lunging toward him. Man, I hope I don't run out of flashlight. Oh my gosh. This is getting a little bit creepy. A little bit creepy. Whoops. This is a very long tunnel. Am I going places? Yes, okay. Just had to make sure it wasn't one of those never-ending. She felt its breath before she felt its claws, and then she was gone. Ooh, that creeped me out. I don't like that. So if I heard his growl in there, I'm gonna assume he might be behind me? Or in that room? I don't know. Just keep an eye on all directions, I guess. That would be good. Ah, too bad I don't remember where I came from. She'd never felt like this before. She knew these tunnels well. She had been down here hundreds of times, yet she was lost. Lost, confused, and afraid. I keep thinking these are gonna be something like I could push them, but they're not. A blank wall. Unless it's... okay, it's not a secret. Ow, my neck. Oh, I didn't explain in this video, but I woke up, my neck cracked and it hurts. Yay! Oh no, I'm scared. Crap. They had to know the truth, and Hector would not tell it, so down here, where nobody would find him, he wrote on scraps of paper. Maybe someday someone would discover them. I don't see any scraps of paper. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can get to the mountain now. Okay, return to the mountain. Okay. Good. This looks all the same. Oh my god. Issa couldn't remember the last time she had been under the mountain. There was no reason to come here, but she had looked everywhere else. She clutched the old knife in her right hand. Yesterday, the moon sliver went missing. Today, Ellie, Daniel, and Abel were all nowhere to be found. She knew the word of Hector by heart. The sinister implications were not lost on her. Ellie, she called. Daniel? Abel? Abel heard her and answered, I'm here. There was something strange about his voice, something Issa didn't like. What are you doing here? I am reading of ages past. Do you know where Ellie and Daniel are? She said. I do not, he said. They are missing, she said. They are missing, and the moon sliver is missing. Do you understand me? Do you understand what this implies? Night will fall in a few hours, and we need to stick together. We can sleep in the same house. Mine or yours. We'll keep the fire burning. We'll keep the door locked, and we'll pray, Abel. And we will pray, Abel. We will pray to the unseen moon for mercy and protection. Are you happy here, Issa? We can't stay in the dark. It thrives in the dark. Are you happy? Yes, I'm happy. Please, Abel. There were tears in his eyes, and he struggled to control his voice. Issa, I know you. I know every inch of you, and I know every corner of your mind. You aren't happy. None of us are happy. Issa didn't respond. I'm staying here. The tears were flowing freely now. I would like it if you stayed with me, Issa. Please stay with me. It will find you, Abel. I let it out, Issa. I destroyed the moon sliver. Issa was shocked and silent. I burned it yesterday after I talked with Daniel. Her eyes were filling with betrayed, angry tears. What? Abel, no. Why? Do you want to be dragged to hell? Do you want us to be dragged there with you? Where are you? In hell. This island. This horrible, barren, lonely island. This place of sin. This is hell. I saw the blasphemous scraps of paper Jeremiah found. Those many years ago, I read them before they were destroyed. Perhaps I was the only one who did, and I did not believe them, but I have lived life since then, and I have seen the truth of their words. Issa could not respond, as tears streamed down her face. She just kept walking toward the sound of his voice, the knife clutched in her hand. You did not read the blasphemous scribes, Issa, but I did, and I remember them with incredible clarity, supernatural clarity even. Fear not the dark or shadows or the scratches in the night, for the woodland teeth is your salvation. It is your escape. It said this and more, Issa. The woodland teeth is not here to take us to hell. It is here to take us away from hell. She could see him ahead, her flashlight beam cutting through the sickly fog. He was sitting in a chair, a book on his lap. As she approached, she could see that he was crying, too. I believe the word of Hector, she said, and I will not go to hell. Please trust me, Issa. I believe the word of Hector, she said again, and she put the knife to her chest, point first. No, Issa, no. Please don't. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I love you, she spat tearfully. I love you so much. She closed her eyes and pushed. She remembered where the heart was located from one of her father's old books. Abel was too slow to catch her falling body. He knelt beside her and sobbed for some time. He was not a strong man anymore, but Issa's body was light. He would take her out to the water. She had always loved the water, but then what? Read? Read until he found him? Read until it found him? No, he didn't feel like reading anymore. He was ready to be rid of this entire cursed island, books and all. He would simply wander, aimlessly and freely, to take one last look at the island and feel the wind blowing the memories away. And then, when night fell, he would return and wait. Oh god, I'm scared to turn around. Was it there? I don't know, there was like a chair in my way. I'm gonna assume it was there though. Morning dawned on the empty island, cold and bright and windy. The moon sliver. Created by David Hefekessel. Sound assets, freesound.org. Aw, dedicated to Rachel. The end. Well, I think I like this game better than I liked Finger Bones. At least because I was able to get it without feeling stuck, so that was good. And I actually did this in just under an hour, so good time there. Good job, David. Please support this developer. He would really appreciate it. If I'll put a link in the description, so yeah, go help fund him and stuff. And if you like the game, follow him on Twitter. He's at HefeQueso, Twitter. Okay, so leave a like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos if you liked watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Okay, bye.